Hey Scrappers, it's Tom from the iScrap app, and wherever you're watching us this week, we welcome you to our weekly report, where you can learn about scrap metal prices, news, ask us questions about materials, or ask our advice on the markets. If you're looking to ask those questions, ask us whether it's live or after, and we'll always get you those answers. Come on in, let's go talk scrap.
iScrap. Today is March 30th, 2022. We hope you're doing well. What a bunch of crazy markets we got going on here. We got a bunch of fun things that we're going to talk about today, talking about the markets. Of course, rrcats.com continuing to offer free shipping for the rest of the month. So if you're looking to find a new method on selling your catalytic converters, rrcats.com is offering free shipping on all catalytic converters that have value. So, make sure you contact the team, and we'll talk about the catalytic converter market in a little while. But, I'm looking at these copper prices, and I was talking to a trader last night, like 7:30 at night. This is what I do at night, right? And I go, what do you think is going on? And her answer was, I have no idea. I mean, oil prices go down, copper prices go up, oil prices go up, copper prices go up. I mean, what's going on right now is just I was looking at some comments on YouTube, and someone goes, "Hey, where are copper prices going to be next week?" I have no idea where they're going to be in the next hour. I mean, it's become that crazy of a market where, when I leave work on Friday, because the markets are closed on Saturday, as a scrapyard owner, I'm scared because, this conflict in Europe that's going on, in Ukraine and Russia, is causing such disturbances in the world markets that it's impossible to predict things. I mean, palladium prices skyrocketing a few weeks ago because Russia produced so much palladium for the catalytic converters. Went up to $2,800 an ounce, and then it went down to $1,900 an ounce yesterday. I mean, and then it went up to 2,200. You have things that are happening right now that traders can't explain, regular commodity buyers like myself can't explain. I mean, you have the London Metal Exchange pausing trading on nickel contracts because that stainless nickel thing that happened 2 weeks ago. And it's so silly because a Chinese firm owns the London Metal Exchange. So it's I don't know what's going on with these markets, but with the oil prices up, we've certainly seen a great increase in the steel market. Market's up 70 to $100 a ton just this month, minimum, because we've seen some prices go higher. We've seen national steel averages 300 a ton or so, and that's for all grades: busheling, light iron, shred, unprepared cast. That's due to the oil prices. One thing that I'd like to note, with the oil markets increasing, one of the reasons that those steel prices went up is because a lot of people are trying to process a lot of steel while the fuel prices are still relatively low. That means they see a lot of these oil prices going up more. I'm listening to these different market analysts talking about oil prices, between 100 and 110 bucks a barrel right now. We could see 150 by Memorial Day. We could see $300 a barrel by the end of the year if this craziness ensues with, Ukraine. And on top of that, you have an administration right now making nuclear deals and begging people for oil. And all of these things are going to contribute to the commodity prices. I mean, you have the U.S. administration talking about food shortages, right? So if we're talking about food shortages, then the price of scrap is going to become irrelevant because you have 6-7 billion people in the world that need to eat. And when you have food shortages happening, oil prices and all those things, it's going to become just a hot mess. But if you're using the iScrap app, if you're looking for prices, right, you're here. So you're talking or you're listening to me. I know I talk a lot, but if you're posting your prices through the app, that gives you benchmarks on markets, market prices that you've received. That contributes to the national averages, gives us a better feel for what's going on with the market, and helps us give you better guidance. We have behind us hold or sell. And I use a lot of those hold or sells through the prices that are getting reported. And when I see prices on copper ticking up week after week, well, you probably should sell. Markets are continuing to shine. I mean, I see a national average for stripped Bear Bright over $4. That's never happened before. So by reporting your prices, those are going to help contribute to learning where the markets are, and we can push alerts to you. I know we had a couple of people, and we call them the fat-fingered people on these iPhones and these Droids that were having a problem. We updated the app to have bigger text. We updated it so it to be easier to read. We're updating the app to have more features to push you more information. So I'm not trying to sell you on the app. It's free. I don't have to sell you on anything. If you're reporting prices, that's awesome. But those prices help these weekly reports so we can tell you what's going on with the markets. Aluminum markets, super strong, right? Siding nationally, 70 cents a pound on average. That's a great price. Sheet aluminum prices, national average, around 60, 62 cents. But then on bare 60, 63 aluminum, an example of that would be from a commercial industrial window frame. You're talking over $1 a pound. I saw some reported prices when I was combing through them the other day. $1.10, $1.17. It looks more like a aluminum copper rad number than it does aluminum, bare aluminum. So you got really strong market prices out there. Aluminum copper radiators. We're going into the air conditioning season where a lot of people are going to be realizing that over the winter mice chewed through their lines or their air conditioner blew up and they need a new one. Aluminum copper rads are going for $1.70 a pound when they're clean. And we have lots of videos showing you how to take things apart, what is worth taking apart. Steel prices, we see these oil markets going nuts, and even when they have declines, I still see the steel price going up. So I've seen light iron prices averaging $220 a ton nationally. That's crazy. Does anyone realize that's like 10, 11 cents a pound for just regular low grade steel? That's nuts. I saw reported prices. Someone was selling number one bushling and got $600 a ton, right? And for those of you that don't know what bushling is, generally machine shop stampings, and they're filling dumpsters with heavy stuff. $600 a ton, though. You're talking upwards of 30 cents a pound almost for steel. So these markets sell. Everything that you're holding, you should sell. And if you want to be out there saying, oh, I'm waiting for $5 copper, forget about it. Don't be so greedy, right? Again, this is my opinion. You don't have to like it, but don't be so greedy to sit on this stuff in a garage, sell it, get the cash so you can use it to make more money or save or buy tools or go out to dinner, right? I see some people are starting to cash in a little bit. We're watching online and some people are slowly cashing their stuff in. People ask us about catalytic converters. Where is the market? How is it moving? Where are the national price averages? After this short commercial, I'll answer some of those questions and I'll tell you where the catalytic converter market's going.
At rrcats.com, we have everything that you need to sell your catalytic converters. We have an easy quoting system that you can send pictures or serial numbers to. We have the ability to get your cats graded within 1 business day. You'll get quick payment via PayPal or check. If you look at our Google reviews and our other online reviews, you will feel confident with the team at rrcats.com to be able to purchase your catalytic converter time and time again. We look forward to earning your business at rrcats.com today.
No entrance. Hey, so catalytic converter prices, what's going on with them? We still recommend selling them. rrcats.com is continuing its month-long free shipping on all catalytic converters that have value, even aftermarket. So you can certainly try the team at rrcats.com out. But palladium prices, we hit $2,600, $2,700 an ounce a few weeks ago. We shot down to $1,900 Monday or Tuesday morning this week, back up to $2,300 an ounce. Really strong prices, but with those really strong prices, we are seeing use that free shipping, sell those catalytic converters, and as long as it's quoted this month, the months of March, you're going to be able to get that free shipping on any amount of catalytic converters that have value, even those aftermarkets. Platinum prices hovering around $1,000 an ounce. rhodium 18,500. But what you want to know, national average cap price around $192 right now. That's a national price for anything outside of aftermarkets. We don't include those in the national price averages. That's kind of unfair. It would really tilt it downwards. Highest that we saw last year was maybe 230, 240 per cat. That was in that May-June period where things were just going crazy. But with a shortage of metals like palladium moving forward, because Russia does produce a lot of those materials, they're used in the microprocessors, they're used in the high temperature, industries. They need those metals. They're not available. It's going to be harder to find them. Catalytic converter recycling will continue to be strong. So if you're looking for a new option, free shipping from rrcats.com gives you the ability to get a quote, sell the cats, and you have 10 business days to ship it. That's really great. Gives you a long runway so you know that your money's good. But these markets are strong. Anyone that's going to complain about them, as my grandmother would say, shame on you. We have strong markets across the board. So whether you're holding or whether you're selling, let us know what you're doing. When you're selling, make sure you're reporting those prices. Download the app, free to use, free to report, gives you the ability to learn about national averages and where your scrapyard compares to national averages. That's a really good, if the national average for Bear Bright is 402 and you're getting 370, well, maybe you can use the iScrap app as a tool to get your price higher. Doesn't cost you anything and helps you out. Scrappers, this is Tom from iScrap. This is our last broadcast in the month of March. Don't forget free shipping all month for rrcats.com. Until next week, I'll scrap you later.
Thanks for checking out our scrap videos. By becoming a Patreon supporter today, you'll be entered into monthly giveaways for tools and other products to help you make more money with your scrap.